fail? Yep, this failed. All right, I'm just gonna skip this. I'm trying to use Arena.social, but for some reason it's not working. It's not working. All right, do a little vibe coding today. Oh, update. Update. JD Vance just posted a photo. Great. How do I turn these notifications off? DND. All right. Um, all right, let me go to my screen. Actually, one second. I want to show you guys what I've been thinking about vibe coding up. There's 8 people here. Cool, cool. Shouldn't be too crazy. All right, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So, a couple of days ago, this dev posted this video for
Now
this
we have
product.
this and this as our wallet.
And they had this pretty cool interaction where he's going through the product, and this is like doing some multi-send, but it was cool because he clicked on this create passkeys, and it just created a passkey right in the browser, created a wallet right in the browser. There's no like connecting with wallets or anything like that. And then all the transactions just happen from verifying with your biometric authentication. And I sent him a DM to ask him what he was using. And there's this library called WebAuthn 256, I think. And it's actually WAGMI, what is it, WVM? Yeah, these guys here. It's this library here. There's a WebAuthn library. So I wanted to build a little simple, like tool that you could just use to kind of create a private key, public key pair, sign with your device, and then see if you can send a transaction with it. So nothing too crazy, and just put it up on the web. So I created a sample project under this SuperDApp project that I was working on before. I think SuperDApp pages. I don't know where it is. I don't know. We'll see when I redeploy it. But we can just run it locally. Bun. Oh, so the structure of this app is pretty simple. It's actually a Cloudflare app. So we've got. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the actual project. Let me get out of here. Give me a second. Developer, Joe Blau, source, super app. All right, there we go. Okay, so the way the project is structured is pretty simple. You've got at the root, you have this monorepo. So we have this package.json, which has 2 workspaces. There's a packages workspace and a common workspace. And that's just how I like to conceptually think about things. Packages are usually projects that get deployed, and then common is resources that I like to share. And then I've installed these 3 dependencies. So there's ABI type, which is type safe bindings for ABIs like ERC20s, ERC721s. It's actually a really, really nice library. Let's see, ABI. Oh, it's the same people. Where is it? If I go back here. Or let's see. ABI type. Oh, ABI type.dev. Look at that. So they have just typed ABIs for different types of projects or different types of smart contracts. So they have an ERC20 ABI and a couple of other ABIs built in. And then they also have Zod bindings. So you can map your ABIs over to strongly typed objects, which is pretty cool. So what I'm going to do here is, I got a lot of stuff running. Let's go to, then inside here, inside this project, we've got a packages directory. And I usually just make the folders after what they're for. So I have a www directory. So if I go to packages, www, I can do bun run dev, and it will start up a web server. And this is just a very basic Next.js app. I don't even think it really does anything. And we can look in here and just see in the source, there's just this page, and this is the page that loads. So if I come in here and I just remove all of this, I guess I can get rid of this too. And just replace with that. Go back to our local host. It just says hello world. All right, so I just replaced that. So the first thing we are going to want to do is see if we can get, actually, you know what? Before we do this, let's install ShadCN. So if you're not familiar with ShadCN, it's a library that's used to kind of do styling and theming. They have lots of really consistent designed blocks and components that you can use for your projects. So if you want to build something, it makes it really easy to go through the process of building and deploying some simple projects or simple layouts. And then they have other AI tools like V0, which will also help you make really nice integrated designs. Uh-oh. Who's texting me? 1 second. Okay. So let's see. So we need to install this. We're using Next.js and we're using Bun. Let's see. The following guys for Tailwind 4. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll just try Tailwind 4. I haven't used it yet, but whatever. So run this command, install it. What color do we want? Neutral, gray, zinc, or stone? Oh, what's his name? Just had a hot take on that. What's the guy's name? Is his name ShadCN? X.com Shad. Yeah, his name is ShadCN. Haha. Yeah, so this is the creator of ShadCN. He had a hot take on colors. What did he say? Oh, here we go. So he thinks neutral is best, then stone, zinc, slate, and gray at the bottom. So we're going to go with S tier. Neutral. So we'll use that. I guess we're good. Do we have our components directory in here? No components yet. All right. And what I like to do, actually, I try to commit pretty often, just because if you make a mistake, it kind of allows you to undo. So I know this is running, so I can, actually, let me make sure this is running. Oh my God. CD packages www bun run dev. Let me just double check and make sure this is running. Let's close that. Okay, everything still looks good. So we'll do git add, git commit -m feature add ShadCN. Anybody commenting? No comments. Perfect. And then we'll just push this. Okay. All right. Next step is we can probably create like actually, let's try to figure out how this signing thing works. So there is installation here. So we're going to install this. Oh, wrong place. Unremove. or git stash. Both of those work. Okay, so we're going to go to packages www because we want to put this on our web app, right? So we're going to install this here. And then what does it say? If you're not using a package manager, we are. Unreleased commits. Okay, cool. Let's see, guides, wallets. Might need something like this. Most wallets expose personal sign RPC interface that can be used to sign personal messages. We don't want to sign any messages. We want to create a wallet, I guess. V4, request accounts. Let me see if I can search here. Create wallet. Whoa. This site just got crazy. I think that's just what I need. Okay, creating credentials. Here we go. Oh, it's right here. So we need to import this. Cool. Wait a second. Create credential. Is this it? There's no way this is it. So let's do, let's say, create a button using this web auth P256 that creates an account using passkeys when the user clicks on the button. All right, let's let it roll. Okay. Oh, no button. No button. ShadCN. So one of the things with ShadCN is you have to install all of these components, which is actually pretty cool because it basically allows you to install them and customize them. So what it will do is it's going to create a components directory over here. So if I just do this, bun add or bun install this button, it creates this components directory, and then the ShadCN button code is here. So if I go back and bun run dev this, I go look at our, actually, you know what? I'm going to put this site over here at the beginning so that I can always just do command 1 to get to it. Perfect. Reload, broken. Why is it broken? Use state. Doesn't like that. Oh, I know why. This needs to be use client. This is a client page. There we go. Okay, so now I should be able to create an account with a passkey and one issue found. Perfect. What is it? Module is not a constructor. Okay. You telling me the AI doesn't know what it's doing? What does this thing say? WebAuth 2v6n. Ah, okay. So I have to do it this way. I don't know what this. Oh, this is, I guess, the address of, what does this return back? Metadata and signature. So we create credentials. We would get back credentials. Let's just log this. And we're going to call this Joe. I guess we don't need this right now. I guess, well, we'll call this Joe. All right, so if we go back here and we go back to our site and we click on this button, All right, passkey for Joe will be saved in your passwords and available on all of your devices. So if I just put my finger on here, okay, I must have just created a passkey somehow. Oh wait, I can see the logs. See what? Here's this object. We have some ID. Got a public key, or no, public key right here. And public credentials. We have an ID. Type public key. Okay. Interesting. Don't know what any of this is, but it looks good. All right, so if I refresh this, and I click on this again, wait, how do I log in with that then? Okay. So, creating a credential. How do I list my credentials? Create credential, get authenticator data, credential creation, sign. What's this? Let's see. Let's check if I already have credentials. Dude, what is this thing doing? This is not a function, buddy. Let me try using Gemini. Check. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I bet you these people are so good that they have an llms.txt. lib.sh/llms.txt. Ta-da! All right, perfect. Let me add this. Insert models. Wait, where are they? Oh, here they are. Features. Add documentation. Confirm. Read the docs. Cool. Okay. Now let's, oops. Did not, uh-oh. Did I just delete all that code? Okay, good. All right, so we're going to use web authn p256 to check already exists for a user. So we need to check to see if these credentials are already here, because I don't want you to keep creating new credentials. I think, see, now that it has access to the code base or the documentation via that llms.txt, it actually knows what it's supposed to be doing. It's not going to hallucinate, hopefully not hallucinate a bunch of nonsense. So let's see if we accept this. And then let's go back to our site here. Ah, you already have an account, see? Now it knows. I do have an account. So let's see what it did. It's calling check credentials. Okay, so this is just in a loop, in an async loop. So it calls the window, public credential. Oops, let me start mousing over that. And then it says, is user verifying platform authenticator available? So I guess it's checking to see if you have a passkey available. Then it says check to see if the authenticator is available. Oh, it's trying to get the availability status. And then it says if it has an existing credential, if this availability status is true. Or I guess it says it's available, it may have one. And then if this is false, and there is no way to check your authentication status, it says false. And let's see, then that's just this check right here. Then there's an error if it tries to read it and it doesn't work. And then this is another error and it says you don't have credentials. So this has, okay, cool. So it just basically says if you have existing credentials. And then this gets set here to available, to true, basically because it says the platform has authenticator available. But that is not actually verifying if you have a credential to create to assign a transaction. That doesn't check this. How do we check? Let's see. Show the user's credentials. Let's ask it to show them if they exist. One of the things that's really helpful are the LLMs.txt files because they give you more context, or they give the machine learning model more context into what's going on so that it actually gives you more accurate information and accurate responses versus if you were just going to try to ask it a question. It'll start giving you answers and you'll be wondering what the heck it's talking about. Oh my gosh, this thing's going off on its own. Okay, let's see. Oh, didn't like what it did. It's rewriting it. It's rewriting itself. I don't even really want to read this yet because it keeps thinking about it and then reviewing its own changes. Oh, are we good now? Okay, cool. Dummy challenge, insecure. Okay, let's see. Attempted to create credentials, creating the credentials, creating them, set logged in credential. Oh, is this ID? Account created, see details below. Attempted to get credential. Navigator, what's a navigator? Navigator. That must be something built in. Or is that an import? Credentials, get, public key, challenge. Usually needed by library. Empty allows discoverable credentials, preferred. And then it looks like it tries to read and then it sets the logged in credentials. So let's accept all this. And let's see what we have. Okay. So we got this demo. We say log in with passkey. Oh, look at all these bad boys. Oh, cool. This is the one I just created. I have these other ones. I don't know what those are, but this is me, Joe, right here. I can click on this. And then I'm logged in. This looks ugly. Super ugly. Wait, what is wrong with my user ID handle? I don't know what that is. All right, cool. So I'm able to log in and theoretically sign transactions. I guess you'd want somebody to be able to make their account name, whatever they want to call it. Or maybe you don't let them make it whatever they want to call it. Okay, so that process was basically, it's not the exact same, but it's very similar to you in Ethereum going through the process of creating a public key and making an account and having to store your seed phrase and all that nonsense. We just did that with this free open source library. Super, super sick. Super quickly, I mean. So let me save this. Let's check the status. Let's go up here. Git status. I have aliases. Git add. Git commit -m feature add. Sign in with biometric auth. You see, okay, nobody's saying anything yet. Okay, let's push that up. Okay, cool. So we have sign in with biometric auth. Now, is there a way we can show how do we get like a Ethereum style public key? Let's see. How do we get, all right, let's ask this thing. Back to the vibes. How can we derive an Ethereum style public key? Let's see. So basically what we want to do is once you create this account, we need to figure out what your public key is that you can send ETH to. So let's go GS or Git or CD back to this directory. Oh boy, yeah, it's having fun discussions with itself about the SEC SEC P256 K1 curve and R1 curve. That's pretty funny. Yeah, buddy. Good luck. Yep, right here. So this is a pretty fundamental discussion in Ethereum. A lot of people always are wondering, it's like, well, why can't I just have my wallet on my phone? And basically what it comes down to, and this is something that was inherited from Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin uses a different elliptic curve to create the public and private key pairs. So there's this one elliptic curve that everybody uses, pretty much, which is the K1 curve. Or sorry. It's the K1 curve. Wait, Ethereum addresses derived from, everybody uses the R1 curve, right? Which is the standard curve that everybody uses. That's what your phone uses. That's what everything on the internet uses. But Bitcoin uses the K1 curve, which is a different elliptic curve algorithm. And they use that because there's some conspiracy theories, I guess, that, and maybe they're true. Seems like all conspiracy theories end up being true. But basically, there's some theories that there's backdoors in the R1 curve, right? They think the NSA has backdoors in the R1 curve. Therefore, if you use anything with the R1 curve, people think you can just backdoor it and hack into it. So what people have had to do is build tools that can map the K1 to the R1 and back and forth, so that you can store your private key in your phone, but then use that same private key to basically sign transactions on Ethereum or Bitcoin or any other crypto network that's derived from the same thing. Oh, let me try this button here. What is this? Does this work? Oh yeah. I'm trying out my new buttons. What's up, Lita? Okay, I can't make that go away. I have new buttons on my little Stream Deck here to show comments, because I had to keep clicking on them and clicking them off before. Okay, let me see. So this just gave me a whole bunch of information. It isn't possible. Don't tell me that. How'd that guy get his site working then? Let's see. He's doing something.
B-store.
Oh, let me go back. 0. Okay. I feel like this page is not the documentation. So if I'm here, let me go start my app again. I lost my site, so I'm here. Oops. Log in with passkey. Log in with this guy. Put my finger there. Now I'm in. I see. I need to show my public key. Smart contract wallet. Can you let's see. Check if you can request this. I could do a smart contract wallet, but I'm not sure I want to do that. A lot of people are going and basically just building smart wallets where you basically have a smart contract that you can sign transactions with. But I don't think I don't know if I want to do that. Sign messages. Let's see. Oh, credential creation options. What are these? Rely on prior performance on the attestation. Filter out potential authenticated users. Oh, this might be interesting to filter out those other inputs. Display name, extensions. I don't see anything in here that makes it very obvious. Here's a K1 curve. This is the good one. Oh, wait a second. We can create a random private key. Audited. Signing a payload. Verifying a signature. So I wonder if we can use this auth library to create it. Well, this creates a payload, creates credentials, but I wonder if we can use it to encrypt the private key. Let me see. Let's see. Can we use this to encrypt a private, I guess I'll say a public private key pair generated via, and then what was that other library we had here? Generated via this thing. Actually, let's see. Let's just tell it to do it. Don't ask questions. Oh, I put a question mark at the end. Stop. It's not a question. All right. Let's see if it actually changes my code. Yeah, that is a problem. It says uses VM. Oh yeah, we have access to VM. Oh my goodness. I think VM's already installed, buddy. Wait, you're asking me to review the changes. Okay. Get challenge, the same as before. Generate symmetric key, encrypt the data, decrypt the data. And then, is this thing called home? Yes, it is. We'd have create an ETH key, generate the symmetric key, encrypt the private key, store it insecurely. We love that. Oh, in local storage. Yikes. Then log in and access ETH key. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I like this. How do I say go? The VM's already installed, buddy. Make the changes. Oh, I think I have some of the MCP stuff turned off. Or not MCP, the inline editing. Is there two of you? All right, so it's generating the symmetric key, which we just talked about. It's got an encrypt and decrypt data, which these are not safe because they're just stored in your browser. You probably want those on a key store. And then we create an account with a key. Cool. And then we can log in and access the key. Cool. And then this just modifies the UI for the few places that we had the UI being modified. All right, so let's see what we got now. All right, so log in and access ETH key. Click on this. Put my finger on here. Error. Encrypted data not found. Oh, okay. We have to do wonder where those passkeys are stored and if I can just delete them. Passwords. Security. So log in and access ETH key. If there are no credentials, wait, actually, I'll put this over here. Well, you know what? I have a better idea. If I click on this, I click on my name here, and I click on this, and I create my account, and it's going to give me an error. It's going to say this. What's this next problem? Oh, this is what we want. Is there a copy button? Oh, there is a copy button. Look at that. So if I just say, fix this bug, Uh-oh. Does it know how to fix that bug? No. Nope. It's going off on its own little tour. How do I undo this? Okay. I'm gonna fix this. There we go. Okay, so we're asking it to now fix this bug that happened. So what's happening is the way the code is set up, it's expecting a public-private key pair to be attached to the account, and this thing can't find it. So it's like, I don't know where your keys are. Let's see. What's this? Cursor? Yes, this is Cursor. It's right up here. What's up, Profeta? The crypto prophet. So if I click here and I log in, no encrypted data found for this passkey. Have you created an account with it? Well, that's a good question. Let's see. So if there is no encrypted data, create an account. Automatically create an account. Public or private. Public key pair. And display the public key. Uh-oh. Have I used this? If I click on this, what's going to happen? I can't even click on this link. I don't even know how to click on it. Oh, here we go. Copy text. Put this over here. What is that? That was like my hero image. Let's see. Let's see what he sent me. System prompts. I have not used this, but I use a lot of these projects. I've used V0. I haven't used this. My co-founder uses this. He's not that excited about it though. I haven't used either of these. I've used Windsurf. I've used Replit. I've used VS Code, Cursor. I guess I'd have to install these into a file. Oh, these are all the system prompts. Okay. Yeah, these would be helpful if you're trying to debug and figure out what they're doing. All right, back to the web. Okay, let's log in. Go to my account. Oh my gosh. Your boy's got an Ethereum address. You know, it'd be funny if I go to Etherscan and somebody actually has this address and then I could sign transactions from them. That would be hilarious. Nope, it's a dead address. Nobody's here. Okay. So we have an address. And then, well, let's reset. Let's see if we get the same one. So the question is, if I log out and log back in, will I get the same address back? So log on with Joe. So we need to check if we get this back. Uh-oh. What did it say? Something about a byte sequence in VM? Something bad happened. If we already have a private public key pair, we'll just display it. Yeah, it's not happy about that. Not at all. Uh-oh. Somebody's DMing me. It's not good. Okay. All right, log in. I feel like I want to delete those other passkeys, but I don't know what they're for. I feel if I delete them, it could be bad news. Okay, we got it back. I think we got it back. Is this the right? Let's see. Is this the right key? This A3 thing here? Yeah, buddy. All right, cool. So we're back. So if I refresh this, I'm logged out. I click on this button. I click Joe. I click here. Done. Now I'm logged in, and this is my key. This is my wallet. That's pretty simple, right? I feel like if you just had to, if you could just finger tap or face ID in or biometrically auth, this would be so much easier than what we have people doing. Okay, so let's do this. Git add, git commit -m, add biometric. Oh wait, we wanted to add public private key. I'm not gonna, don't send any real money to this address, please, because this is probably, I highly doubt that this is secure. So I'll play with it on testnet. Okay, so we have this account. Now we want to send some money to this account. So let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me tell this thing, create a use hook for handling credentials, creating account, and what's the last one? Login and access. That's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna make some use hooks to just simplify this code so we don't have to keep looking at this stuff. There's a lot of code in here, a lot of logic in here. And then these are helper functions, which are not even in this. They shouldn't even be in this file. All right, so we have an address, and then we need to send some ETH to this thing. But before we send ETH to it, we need to check our balance. So this part is, I think, pretty straightforward. Yeah, let's go. Create it. So we have a hook here. Has all of our little helper files. Now let's refactor. Yeah, do that. Refactor. Yes, refactor page.tsx. Oops. Man, my keyboard has it's like a Bluetooth keyboard, so sometimes it just like it'll like, yeah, do it. Yes. Yes, Just run the refactor, please. Yeah, so sometimes when you press the button, it basically does like a rapid fire. Which is not good. What is this thing we're thinking about? Wait, what am I using? Oh, this right, yeah. Okay. Now refactor. Yeah, perfect. Continue and revert. How many people are watching? 113 people. Saturday. Why is this thing not doing anything? I wonder if I have to threaten it with a tip. I will pay you a lot of money to do the task. Wait, am I missing some? Do I have to save something? No, it's all here. Gotta, sometimes you gotta bribe these bots. Nope. Still no. What if I do... feet create hook? Okay. If I go here and I just tell this to do it that way. Seems like it's figuring it out this way. Accept, run dev. All right, let's just try this again. So we'll log in as myself, go here, and then this is my public key. Correct. All right, perfect. Okay. Now, next step. We need to call a blockchain. So in order to call a blockchain, I think we need WAGMI. We are gonna make it. All right. So you know what's crazy? Everything that I'm using is basically from one team. There's this one team they probably have, I would say they have the most legendary libraries in crypto. This WEVM team, they make all this amazing stuff. So they make VM, which is this low-level library to talk straight to Ethereum, straight to the chain. You can create private keys and do a lot of low-level stuff. It's really good. It's like best-in-class software. Then they make this WAGMI tool, which is our React hooks that sit on top of VM. So if you want to have like a login button where you can like sign in with Ethereum or whatever, or not sign in with Ethereum, but like connect wallet, that's what this does. Then they have this 0x library, which is what I'm using to biometrically auth in. Then they have this documentation library, and then this is what I talked about at the beginning with this ABI type library. So follow these people because they are building amazing tools. I feel like if there was a team like this on Solana, it would be a wrap. But they don't have these guys, at least not yet. Okay. So what I need to do, oh, maybe I could just call the chain straight from VM. So let's see. Use VM to get balance of ETH address. Okay. Got good news, and we got bad news. The good news is that Come on. See, not running. Let's go. All right, cool. So if we connect to this, go back to Joe, sign in with my finger. And this should also work with your phone. So if you had Face ID, you should be able to do this. I'll do a demo of that in a second. Yeah, so we have no ETH here. Perfect. One problem. We are not going to be using mainnet. We're going to be using WholeSky because that is the new test net that's coming out in the future. And because I deployed Phoenix over there, I have a lot of WholeSky ETH. So let's see. Oh, you know what? Haha, it's funny. They also make something else that's really cool. They make this library. Where are they? GitHub.com, WEVM. They make this library called QR code generators. Amazing. All right, so I'm going to do this. Bonai QR. And then wait, what? Oh, value. Let's see. Import QR. So what we need, because I want to send myself some money, but I don't want to type in the address. So I want to put up a QR code. It's got to look like this something. And where is it? This is if we have a balance. So I'll put it here, I guess. And then this is going to be, I don't even know if this is going to work. I'll probably get rugged in my first attempt. ETH address. And then what logo should we put here? What logo should we put in? Like, see, we need a little logo for the middle. Like a diamond. No. Do we need a logo? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like with a dummy logo in there. Okay, so we log in. This is UGLY. That was interesting, though, I think. Let's see. So we need a logo here. Let's see. Where's ChatGPT? Where you at, buddy? All right, let's see. So we want create an SVG logo of a meme coin of a phantom meme coin dog with a hat. Let's see if this works. Oh, odds it's going to be an SVG. I feel like I have low confidence. Very low confidence. Oh, something's coming. Something's coming. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. This looks like the Shiba Inu dog with hat. That's pretty funny. Or like Smokey the Bear. Okay. What? Can I save this? Dude, it's not an SVG. It's a PNG. You lied to me. But it's okay. It's okay if you lied to me. We're going to take this image and put it right here. We cannot put it right there. So we're going to put it in here with the rest of these images. And we're going to call this dog hat. And we are going to reference dog hat. There we go. Got a little dog hat man in there. Okay, now why is this thing scrolled up past the top of the screen? That I don't understand. Well, this is like a max. Well, it's probably something super straightforward. It's like a max height on the page. Okay, there we go. So we've got our wallet address. Now let's send, I'm going to send myself some ETH. So hit a wallet. And then, oh wait, are we on WholeSky? Let me just check. Yes, we are. Okay. Let me log in here. And let me go to send. Scan address. That looks right. Aceptar. I don't know why my computer's in Spanish, but whatever. Add to whitelist. And then I need to go to a different chain. Which I don't know how to do. So I may never be able to execute this. All right, I'll do it on my computer. Where's Google Chrome? Okay. Let's see here. Let me log into my desktop. What is this? Join our community. Hold on, what is this? Oh, nice. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hopefully it's valuable. I'm just messing around trying to figure out how something works. What was I doing? Oh, trying to send myself some ETH. So we need to go switch my developer account. And then we need to go, we need to copy this address and switch chains. How do we switch chains? So I'm trying to use Rabby to send myself some money, but okay, here we go. WholeSky. Send myself 1 ETH on WholeSky to this address. Add to contacts. This is a burner. Confirm. Actually, I'm not going to send myself 1 ETH. That's a waste. 0.1 ETH. That's good. Okay. Man, this thing, Rabby Wallet is double checking and triple checking. Quadruple checking. Let's see. Web auth n plus ETH demo. Confirm. Okay. Send. Send. Confirm. All right. So I just set myself 0.1 ETH. Oh, this is not real time. Okay, let's log in again. Do this. Click done. Boom, we got ETH in here, baby. Let's go. Okay, there's a little bit of a challenge because this, I may not be able to send this anywhere. So let's just keep that in mind. So we're going to git add git commit -m add QR code. And then the next thing we're going to do is, we're going to add a feature to allow the user to enter a destination address to send ETH. Use VM's is address to verify proper Ethereum address. Okay. So now we want to try to send some of this somewhere. Oh, okay. Yep. Install this. Whoa. Skip this. You're in the wrong directory, Chief. Okay, let me go back here. We want to label. Where's label? Right here. This. Okay. Let's try this again. So we had to add this label field in here. And if you look on the documentation for what label does, oh wait, actually we're gonna need more than label. We need input also. We need this also. Input creates a text field like this that you can enter text into, and then label is this right here. This little picture is a label, so it'll put a label on an input field. So you'd add both of those. So let's accept. Yeah, right. I already did that. All right, and then let's go run dev, and let's see what it looks like. I need a refresh button here, so I don't have to keep. Well, I guess I get to keep testing whether or not the login works, or whether or not somebody's figured out how to rug this account yet. Okay, cool. So down here I can send ETH. So let's send it to my developer account. If I click on that, it says that, but it doesn't actually do anything. So let me do this. Git add, git commit -m feat add send field. And then, let's see. Add code. Oh, my wife's house downstairs. Add code to send Ethereum to destination address. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, so let me go allsky.etherscan. Let me go to my developer account. Okay, so I have 1,008 test ETH 0.85. So I should, So I should be able to run this, log in, click on my name, click on this, and I should be able to send myself at least like 0.05 ETH. So this should go to 0.9. So if I say pubd developer account and then 0.05 ETH, if I click on this, bro, it didn't even ask me to sign a transaction. Is that right? No way. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Oh, I guess there was gas that was sent. Yo, this network is chilling. I don't know if anybody's ever been on the testnet before, but it was my friend and I. We were trying to do something on testnet with like doing Aave, liquidating like Aave vaults. So when you, or sorry, not Aave, staked ETH. That's what it was. So when you have staked ETH, you basically convert your Ethereum into STETH, or they might have called it something else now. I think it's called something else, but it's STETH. And then when you want to turn that back into Ethereum, it's like this whole process where you have to take the ETH and then request an NFT, and then you have to wait for that NFT to get validated, and then the NFT can be burned and turned into ETH, something like that. And on Sepolia, it doesn't even work. On Holsky, it does work, but because the blocks take so long, it sometimes can take you a day to get your ETH back. Boom, we're back. We got it. We're back up to 9.0. Sweet. So it does work. So now we basically have a wallet here. I mean, this is probably a little dangerous, that you don't have to actually, there's no like pop-up that says, hey, are you sure? But I mean, this whole experience right now is pretty much like using a web app, right? Outside of the sign-in part. Let me add a sign out button. What did I just add? Oh, git add, git commit -m, add. What did I call this? Yeah, so this is pretty much, I mean, if you were to look at something like this is almost like a web app, right? You can send ETH. You don't need to do any confirmations. There's no pop-ups. There's no wallets. It's just you and your private key. And I just did a transaction on Holsky a minute ago where I sent 0.1 ETH to myself, and then I sent 0.05 ETH back, right? So it's a pretty nice, simple demo. Let me see if I can get a logout button. That way you can close out of this thing. Where is it? Cursor. Oops. So add a logout feature that disk prevents someone from. We got a comment. Amazing, Matthias. Add a logout feature that prevents someone from. Oops. From sending any ETH without a user. So yeah, this would be pretty cool. Then you can have a login, log out. I already renamed this file. Why'd you rename it back? Hold on. Okay, this is having some memory problems here. So let me add this file. What is it called? This webhook. Yeah, there you go. Man, this robot. Delete. Oh. Okay. Accept. Anything in here? Guess I should accept all over here. Okay, let's run this one more time. Run dev. Okay, so I'm here, logged out, click my button, find my account, log in. Now I'm in here, and then where's this wallet here? I'm gonna send myself 0.01 ETH. And I guess you could store, these temporary accounts in like in a what's it called? You could store them in like local storage. And then if somebody really wanted to look at the accounts, they could do it. They could check. Let's see. Pending. Oh, you know what would be cool? We could use, I think VM has a way to listen for log transactions. So you could use the listener to basically have a pop-up come up as soon as the transaction gets sent. So then you don't have to do this and just wait for this. I guess they call them Sunners. So it should be 9.1 or 0.91. Cool, that still works. And then can I sign out? That's the next question. Log out. All right, I'm back out. Sweet. Yeah, this is cool. This is basically Ethereum. No wallets. No dApps. No nonsense. You can just log in, send money, log back out. Now, you guys ready for the ultimate test? Let's see if this works on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna bring my phone up 1 second. You can see all the junk. Oh wait, I can't test this on my phone yet because I need to put this on the internet. Let's see, Cloudflare. Oh man, I feel bad about putting this on the internet because I feel like you guys are then gonna go try to use this page and cause problems. Don't go here, please. What is this? Why did this die? If you're uploading a directory of assets, you can either specify. I don't really have a directory of assets. If I just do. Let's see. Wait, where'd cursor go? Let's see. Run, deploy. Ooh, not good. Unexpected type of any. That is the joke. I don't know what this is supposed to be. There's a linter running. Ignore. Basically, you're not supposed to use this any type. bun run build. Let's just see if this builds. Because if you use it, you don't know what is actually being stored in there. So there should probably, I'll probably do some logging below and figure out what this thing, the shape of this data object, and then I'll put it in there later. All right, so bun run deploy. What's gonna break now? What's gonna break now, everybody? Let's see. What is going to break now? What's gonna break right now? Oh, you know what? This doesn't even work on mainnet. It only works on whole sky. So hopefully nobody's over here messing around. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Superdap.workers.dev. All right. All right, let me go here. All right. Ta-da! We got the site on my phone. And actually, you know what? Because this is using passkeys, I should be able to log in with the same account. Or not. Oh no, because it's a different domain. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Huh. Choose how you like to sign in. Scan the QR code. I can't scan the QR code. Let me see something. If I do this, what happens? Oh, we don't have a way to make an account. It only worked on the other platform because we already created an account. Interesting. So if I go, look at us running into bugs. So if I go here, privacy, I don't know where. Let me look at this over here because I don't know what's gonna pop up. I have no idea. Manage website data. Localhost. That's not what I want. Passwords. Open passwords. And I'll say localhost. Yep. We got 1, 2, 3. Kind of want. Can I export these? Delete. And then delete. Okay, so I've deleted my passkeys. So now if I come back here, I go bun run dev. I feel like I hear my kids yelling or singing, one of those two. All right, so now I have nothing. I deleted all my passkeys. So if I click on this, this is the brand new field. So it says choose how you would like to sign localhost. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me change this. I think somebody said Joe somewhere. Joe. Let's just call this Superdap just for fun. Okay. We'll do it with the phone, but it won't. Okay. I guess we need another button to create an account. Add a link to create an account on the same page that create a web credential, credential with a public private key pair. All right, let's see if this works. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to try and have a screen here where we can create, basically create an account. And then we have the login button, obviously. Okay, it's still thinking. I thought it gave up. So yeah, we'll be able to create this account. Oh, it's already here. That's funny. I told it to make it a link, but I guess it doesn't care about that. Okay, so we can create a new account. And it says create a passkey for SuperBAP, and then click OK. And then once we're done, we're logged in. We have a new wallet. I think I deleted the private key to that old one. Oh no, it's still here. Oh my gosh, bro. I thought I lost my ETH. Hold on. Let me come back. Let me recover. Oh man. Here, this is my Joe account. Let me get this ETH out of here. All right, where are we going? Take this point. Oh, I need a max button. Let's see. 399. PubD. Send. Yo, that was funny. Oh, that one went fast. I guess I must have just gotten lucky on the transaction that time. Oop. Let me just double check this account, make sure there's almost no ETH in it. Yeah, 0.0099. Yeah, this is... I wonder if I can send this much. Let me just see. I feel like there's at some point, there's insufficient funds. Thought so. Missing or invalid parameters. Oh, okay. Let me send that much. All right, that's enough. Whew, I thought I lost my whole account. Okay, so let me delete that key again. Okay, so now if I log in, I can log in with my SuperDAP account. Put my finger on here, and then I'm good. I got this account here, this 421. Let's just double check this to make sure. Actually, we should check on like DBank. That's probably the best place to look. Yeah, no account. And then, okay, so back to what we were doing before. Oh wait, I have to deploy this. 1 second. Must deploy. Okay, so add, create, see feature, create sign up button, and then push. All right. SuperDAP, workers.dev. Okay, so, oh wait, now I have to run deploy. That's what I have to do. Okay, so we need to wait for this thing to reload so that this page looks like this page. I'll bring this over here. So we're waiting for this deployment to finish. And then, where's Bezel? So here's my phone. And here's my wallet. Boom. Okay, cool. So now I'm on my phone here, and this would be a production account. So I can close here, create pass key, say okay, scans my face, boom, I have a wallet. Have you ever seen anybody make a wallet that fast? Comment below or follow me on Twitter or somebody somewhere and tell me if you've seen somebody make a wallet that fast. All right, now let's send this wallet some money. So we're going to copy this address. Uh-oh. Oh, ha! I'm tripping. That's on my phone. Okay, copy that. And then we're going to go into this buddy, and we're going to go send to this account on WholeSky. I'm going to send you 0.01 ETH. Just whitelist this thing. And is that enough? Ends in E. And send, sign, confirm, be gone. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay, it was sent 6 seconds ago. Maybe I should watch this and wait for it to finish. Dude, how fast are the blocks on WholeSky? Actually, it's not. How fast are the blocks on WholeSky? 12 to 24 seconds. Oh, that explains a lot. Oh, okay, cool. So it should be on my phone by now. I need a refresh button. So let me log back in my account. All right, so I got the ETH in here. And then let's see if I can send it back. So this is the account. Refresh this 1 minute ago. So we're going to send back to PubD. We're going to send back doesn't like that last. Like that. 0.01. Send. Is that enough? How much do we have? 0.1. 0.05. So we'll send almost all of it. Send. Transaction gets hit up. You should be able to see it here. And then in a second, it should show up here. Is that it? Oh no, still pending. Still pending over here. Wait. Did it go? Oh, it already went through. That's funny. Okay, it's already done. This screen is bad. Yeah, 0.09 got sent in. And then on our page, we only have 0.99 left. Yeah, so it worked. Cool. All right, that's a pretty simple demo. Then we can log right back out. So this is a pretty cool little straightforward demo of how you could basically create a wallet directly on your phone without having to do anything else other than, I guess, scan your face, and then that wallet allows you to do all of your transactions. You don't have to do all this confirmation stuff. I guess the one big problem would be is that because there's so many smart contracts that could be malicious, you would probably want to build like a whitelist of all of the contracts that you can interact with, right? Because I don't think, there's a lot of contracts in crypto, but I don't think all of them are really that good. You've got some really, really good ones like, I would say things like Aave, Uniswap, Solidity, Solidity. What else? The Maker stuff. Did I say Compound already? I don't know if I did. Yeah, you've got some like key pillars of DeFi. You've got like the yield products like Yearn and Hex and Zen and what's that one? Ohm. You've got all of those. So there's not really that many contracts, and then you've also got the other stuff like Morpho, some of the aggregators as well. So there are, I would say, a lot of contracts, but it's like sub 10,000, which I think if you have enough people that know what protocols they use, I feel like you could get a list together of all the contracts that work in like a couple of weeks with everybody helping all together. And then you could just basically come to your app, say you want to log in, scan your face, and you're logged in, and then you can just use crypto just really easily. Just click a couple buttons and then log back out. Now, it's very easy to log in, which means that if you had a lot of money, it wouldn't be safe. But I think there's probably other ways to manage that. I'm sure this thing allows you to do some sort of like two-factor auth or something like that, where you would have to enter a PIN in to confirm the transaction. And you could probably add in, there's an email program called what's it called? Resend? Is this it? Their site is like way too cool for an email product. This allows you to send emails. So you can have it so that it sends an email and says, hey, enter this PIN to confirm. Or you could set up, if you had two accounts, you could probably have another account that's like a burner wallet. So you know which one is the real one and which one's not. So there's a couple of things you could do, I think, that would be interesting. But yeah, it's a nice little simple demo. I wonder if I can do something more complicated like a Uniswap transaction. I have to play around with this thing a little bit. But how long have I been streaming? An hour and a half. That's a long time. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Can I see who's in here? Where is this? Where does it show me who's on the stream? Who's in the chat? I just see Lita, Profeta, Matthias. I don't really see that many people. I don't really know how to use this streaming thing, just to be 100% honest with you. I'm trying to figure out what buttons to click. All right. Well, I think I'm going to shut this stream down. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Maybe next week we'll do another stream. Oh, no, next week I'm not going to be here. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday? Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll do another stream and try to stream some other parts of this. Try something else on here. But thanks for watching. Catch all of you all later. Wait, how do I? Interview mode. Don't want that. All right. So let me go back to full screen. All right. See you guys later. Have a good one.